the semi-globals, even KazaLoLL, I guess you can consider that semi-global, definitely high mobility. And now Kai'Sa, the perfect dive champion to follow up. And LeBron on Alistar, kind of the ultimate comfort pick from him, right? A lot of criticism levied at him over the course of last playoffs, even his MSI run, but the Alistar played on the top side. Oscar currently getting run down in lane based on what I'm seeing on the mini-map. And Razor trying to kick things off with the ulti. Hansama has to flash out to safety, but they want to keep things going. LeBron taken out. First blood for Fnatic. Top side, though, still looking good. Is Upset and Mickey happy? We'll grab a Drake. So no Hex Tech soul around means overall Drake value will be a little bit lower on average. However, we'll see what the role is going to be. So no Hex Tech.
With Dragon up in a few minutes, same when you look towards the Rift Herald as well. And I think that's really where Fnatic are eyeing up, is getting rid of these key spells.
Ulti, charge for an extra bit of shield. Oscar still has the ulti of his own, waiting for him to demount. Q through, flash out from Broken.
G2 know this is going down thanks to that ward, and LeBron starting to come across. Hansama resetting though. I think it's just the smite steal they're looking for.
You get it? Managed to find it. Skewmon waiting. LeBron going in now, though they have the man advantage. That's the power of Hansama coming over the wall alongside LeBron. It's a quick 2 kills for G2. They hit him with a thumbs up.
When you get knocked off of Skarl, this 4 hits of your W plus Titanic Hydra prop.
You don't need to build Sundered Sky, then Black Cleaver's always a solid choice as LeBron. Finds a quick knockback. You get the cooldown out of Mickey. That's the Unbreakable, but he's still getting chunked away. Upset has access to the culling, but they're already retreating. They recognize they're on the weak side. Credit to Fnatic, honestly. Ulti out to interrupt Skewmon. Exhaust is down, but the Aegis Assault blocks all of Upset's fall. Now it's the culling coming out. Upset versus Skewmon. In the meantime, Poby's trying to make the difference. Turning back, flash through the wall. Skewmon healing up. That's the power of the Sundered Sky. Skewmon will finally fall, but no, we win! The level up! God on his side! The fates favoring him in that clutch moment as Poby will fall as well.
If you can just catch a wave or 2, reset, get the TP back in, you should be able to find it, but they're going it early.
Razork full committing, culling down as well. Caps looking for the flick back, doesn't quite find it. Nice backstep. LeBron already into the midst of the fight. The ulti going down, but Razork's in there by himself. There's no fall damage. The Herald charge is coming through. There's a TP coming in on the backside. Keep your eyes on that Clay, because it might be time to charge.
Dragon, and it doesn't work. Also, Caps just stares down Razork. He has the flash and says, I know you can't kill me. There is no follow-up here. And he called it correctly. Upset can't follow.
And again, this is the power of the Kai'Sa, right? 2-item Kai'Sa just obliterates this Otacon. Mickey's going to see it's happening, but there's nobody here.
OBTP top.
The topside counterplay is a single tower. And now Mickey might just give his life, flashing over, hoping maybe to find the smite. It's not going to happen. Desperation already showing. Yeah, might as well, I guess, but Poby as well as Mickey. But remember, LeBron teleported in, placed a lot of deep vision. So G2 have almost perfect information here. Instead, just looking to collapse on his Qmon, getting a decent chunk down. Slide back from Poby, catches him out, and they immediately descend on this Azir. It's a 3-man pushback, but it doesn't matter. Keep your eyes on Upset. He's all the damage remaining. Aegis Assault from Skewmon blocks so damn much. Another flick from Caps. And in the meantime, Oscar's just getting solo forward on the bottom side. It's absolute devastation.
Carnage everywhere on the map, and G2 are standing proud on top of the bodies of Fnatic. There was just nothing they could do. You called it. The Aegis from Skewmon blocked so much damage. There was nothing they could do.
And G2 fans going absolutely ballistic, and you can understand. You smack your face into the keyboard and you go if you are Fnatic. And G2 are just stronger. It's going to be a wallet dip at this point.
Well, that's the thing, right? If you could wait another 10 minutes, sure, maybe you can get this, Azir into a position he's more comfortable, Oscar in and gets a ton of items, and he becomes kind of unkillable, but I don't think you get there.
Blade, Decimating Smash hits. Demount comes out, tries to go back, steps into the bush, sidestep. It's going to remount in a second here. Now he's going in onto Upset, and he scoots his little boot out of there.
I think is good. You can start to cut people off. You got Caps in a really good spot for a Weaver's Wall.
Going in full commit onto Skewmon. Lockdown is there. Broken Blade now looking for the re-engage. Poby off to the side, isolated. Caps coming in over the wall. The Azir finally backstepping, but doesn't have a lot of room to play. Now it's G2's turn to re-engage. Mickey backstepping already. Caps looking for the look back. Only connecting onto Poby. Hansama waiting, knowing he has to be careful with this cooldown. Broken Blade continues the retreat and just continues to hit people on the way. Flash up from Upset. Broken Blade likely to fall. Is he going to get the rebound? Are you kidding me? What the hell is this? Skarl finds his courage at the clutch moment. And Fnatic, there's just not enough courage in the world for this team.
That's the shape.
Where's Finn and or Azael to explain why is this allowed?
Is Finn available? Can we get a call in?
Can we call? Just check what laws or litigations were passed around that time, and maybe ask yourself if anything was legalized adjacent to that Champions release. As G2 keep the pressure up on the bottom side of the map, and again, early game. Fnatic found a couple ins, but G2 have just been cleaner across the board. 2 deaths for G2, both of them LeBron, who's been playing incredibly aggressively. Broken Blade.
He's going to rebound.
Is he? No, he's limited. That was the limit. That was the limit. Skewmon now running as well. That's a big upsie. It shouldn't cost them too much, but it'll be a decent amount of gold back in the favor of Fnatic. When you're 10k ahead, though, I don't know if it matters if Skewmon dies. This is a little bit of hope for Fnatic, I won't lie, but Razzler needs to get the hell out because 1 Q will kill him.
GA?
They get the barrier, too. Wow, okay.
That's 30 seconds until...
And 3, but if you look at like Fnatic, it's like a gajillion on the opposite side.
Yeah.
So this is about the most dominant thing you could hope for, and it's looking damn good. Fnatic, though, determined to hold the objective. Mickey now retreating as I desperately try to pull down the meme graphic. It's gone. We continue with the fight. Oscar and not going to be able to make it out alive. So they get the Drake, but they're going to lose 1. Caps wants a little bit more for blood. Not on the right side of the wall, however. And Mickey, good sidestep.
I don't think he gets out of here, though.
Where's he going to go? Unbreakable. Looking breakable. Knocked back. Exhaust gone. Razork running. G2 might just try to push through the bot lane and end the game right here.
Yeah, he needed the power of friendship to try and get out of that, and Caps just threw a rocket instead. So now G2 moving in onto the bottom side. There's nothing in their way. They have no tank. They have no support.
Calling maybe to clear the way. LeBron just makes the combo happen. Hanzama now going in. Nice pushback from Poby, though. Keeps things going, but LeBron's still damn tanky. And here comes Skewmon. Fletchin makes it look easy. Razork, because everybody dies in the process. Leaps face first into a pile of rocks, and it does not work out. Fnatic sent back to the drawing board. Blue side, their plan, their strategy did not favor them. G2 finding the collapses, the angles, the fights. Engage after engage in this game 1. One final fight for G2, but no doubt they're going to clink this one. It's a 10k gold lead. Fnatic slaughtered where they stand, dropped in their own base. G2 dominant game 1.
That was a statement.
For space, this is just a disgusting 2v2, and now Upset opting to not go for one of these hyper carry options. Instead, it's going to be the Jhin, but the immediate response of the Rex side to the blind pick K'Sante.
Ability for Fnatic to try and play around their bottom lane was snuffed out by G2 really, really well, which meant that we never really got that focus on mid.
Rob locked up, a lot of immediate CC. Extra healing coming up with the Karma Flash for the wall. Razzler just finds a quick kill. Down. Does opt to stick around. Mickey pretending to be a minion, catching out LeBron. LeBron thought it was fake, but it was real long. G2 have access. Priority in the mid lane. The uncertainty of where Broken Blade is means they'll at least grab 1. This is a... He's a... Oh, okay. Knock up. True damage. Walks away. Well, in the Battle of Aura, I think we know who came out on top there.
But also in the battle for void groups, they found these like tiny little windows they can operate on, and then are like here, that's what they're trying to capitalize on.
Poby, knock up, Skewmon ready to fall. W flash forward, Poby able to go back, with the Cyclone coming in, and Caps might be the one in trouble. Skewmon gonna try to finish the kill on the Poby, but the Bear looking to body block. Wind becomes lightning, down he goes, and Skewmon's still going. Bear backing him up though, means it's favoring Razork. There's the deadly flourish from Upset just in time. Razork monkeying around to the top side, with Skewmon walking away, a blinking health bar. There's no way. Razork goes in, finds the kill, the tower back, but Razork get the kills topside, but doesn't transition into the objective. Now the TP down from Oscar. Razork wandering in. Broken Blade still in the area. Mickey forced out in mid lane. Broken Blade keeping it.
I think it was a misclick.
That might have been a misclick. Wrong tunnel. Now he's running. The curtains have been called. The footwork is fancy. He's schmoving. The TP! Is he out? Yes! Oh. Yeah.
That's
Caps gets a tower in the meantime. Whoa. Okay. That was a sequence of play. BB still up in gold.
Because you can see the call from G2 was, oh, they've TP'd Oscar in, and then we'll just go for the top tier 1. Yep. And then BB was like, that sounds great. I'm going in. Oh, wait.
Might not have been intentional. Oscar in and going all out. He's not going to yield, but he might have to pretty soon here. Caps good sidestep. Oscar now in trouble, flashing back. Q3 ready to go. All of G2 retreating.
Where's the ball?
It's like the where's the ball. We're just going to scam them. We're going to be like, all right. Yeah, I don't know how I feel if that's the most ethical choice, but look, if the pros are down,
There's a lot of sounds going.
There's a lot of, I can't tell which one is the one spamming the emotes. It's either Mickey or Razork, but Mickey's now been caught out, flashback, ulti, blocking up Skewman. But now it's Caps on the way and looking to save the day as Razork just spins his way the hell out of there, but it's TP. Oh no, going in, that was, oh God, Poby, that was not it. Hanzama now on the chase.
Somebody's getting caught out, and this time it might be LeBron, but it may be turning around.
They have no prio. Mid stack is enough. They're conceding a bit of pressure on the bottom side, but they should be able to break down mid tier 1. I think good recognition from Fnatic on what makes them strong in the context.
G2 still play the long game, understanding that the waves are actually the more important part. So Dragon goes across.
It's going to be feats. It's going to be a giant influx of flowers and XP. Mickey standing still, playing with the tremor sense here as they walk away. And for the second game, it's just in this game. So all it would take is one big fight, or perhaps a deadly flourish as Poby kicks things off, and this time they'll find the kill. They burned a lot of ultimates there.
This next Dragon, and you now have no flash on Poby. Like, yes, it was nice to get a pick, but the pick doesn't really amount to anything, although Caps, yeah, phase rush out.
Yep.
So,
Skewman still stepping up here. Now going to ulti. Ulti coming from Hanzama. Backstep from Razork. Skewman still going. This man does not care. Flash back in. Gonna try and turn the fight. Razork finding the kill onto the jungler, but G2 just shepherding them, knowing they're faster, using those tunnels beautifully, and Razork just got nowhere to go. True damage from Broken Blade. The good news is, though G2 were able to get positioning, it was only positioning around the next Drake. Of course, Hexexel is terrifying, as is Broken Blade. Can't ulti to reset tower aggro. Caps on the way down too. Poby trying to run as fast as he can, getting away. That's the taunt coming in. In the meantime, Broken Blade waiting for the reset, but Poby getting lower and lower. Lebrov waiting. The Mantra Q coming in. The shield from Oscar trying to protect, but Broken Blade just keeps going. Now he's looking for the tunnel, trying to make a quick escape as Caps has already been caught up and potentially locked down. In the meantime, Skewman sprinting up to the Baron, trying to get vision control back, knowing they may have bit off more than they can chew. Razork still going in. Knock up onto Broken Blade, denies one tunnel, but he's just got another one.
Is stalemate, essentially, when you look towards the gold, but it's just the way G2 are playing the map is better.
The pressure is just so in favor of G2. They're getting ward set up first. Vision so easy, and again, 2-0-0, good scoreline for Broken Blade, but I just can't sing this guy's praises enough. This Rek'Sai has done an unreasonable amount of work this game, and just having Oscar has just not been able to participate. That last fight was the closest he got, and Broken Blade is just solo killing the tower. Meanwhile, TP in the mid lane. Poby definitely trying to turn something back. Stun, ready to go. Only hits one!
Ward available, and G2 are on towards the objective. Caps hiding out of vision.
Reading off to the side, ready to taunt in, taunt down. Razork backstepping, but Broken Blade can just find him. Wait for the knockup. Hanzama and Skewman taking a decent amount of time to finish the objective. Upset looking for an angle, but he's standing on a ward. LeBron ready to go forward. Skewman in. Broken Blade stepping up. Knock up there. Mickey gonna use it defensively. Slowly Broken Blade's being chipped away, but it's just not nearly enough damage. He's still standing tall. G2 continue to find the angles. The taunt connecting onto Razork. Down goes Fnatic's jungler. But it's just, he's unkillable. There you go. There's Baron.
The unkillable Demon Queen in the mid lane. It would actually turn out.
Damn. I did not expect this. No. This level of dominance, you know what? I could see how people consider G2 favorite. I could see it even if I believed in Poby. But this level of dominance, Rob, I was not prepared.
But this is so sick to see from G2.
Yeah.
Like when you look back at winter and spring, it was kind of how is it working? How's it going? Is Mickey?
Skewman goes in. Might just keep chasing Poby.
He's going to kill Poby.
Oh my God, Poby dies too. Is everybody going to die? Not Broken Blade.
No, Broken Blade does not die. And this is kind of one of the downsides of the composition from Fnatic. You don't really have that consistent DPS from, but it kind of says, again, Fnatic just are unsure about how they want to try and get these leads and extend them.
Yep. Fnatic have claimed an objective bounty as their minions kill the topside tower. They're doing their best to hold on here, stop the siege. Root from Mickey does not connect. Oscar in trading his life just to get a bit more space. Broken Blade just tunneling back. In the meantime, mid lane will die. I mean, again, G2 playing on 2 points of pressure. There's not really a lot Fnatic can do. They don't have good wave clear. That is the other awkward thing. There's an IE finally for upset, but it's not going to help him kill Broken Blade.
But even if you dive in, who are you getting here? Well, we're about to find out.
3 members is what he's going to be able to get, but Caps is already ready with a disengage ultimate, and the rest of the team isn't in a position to follow up. Poby drops the bear, but the bear does not matter. This is not a Michelin star restaurant. It's an absolute slaughter. And again, here comes Broken Blade. Keep the pressure going. Tunnels there. Doesn't even need to go through the mountain. He's happy just going through Fnatic. G2 Effortless on the final push, denying any follow-up on the engage, but now the curtain call comes out, Upset safe in the base. Third bullet going wide. Fourth will connect on the LeBron, but it's not enough to get the kill. G2, they take too much time here, and it probably won't matter. Instant engage, down they go. Broken Blade, laughing all the way to the bank on that one. An ace, and an end. G2 obliterate Fnatic.
That was incredible from G2. Control from start to finish, never overextending. This is the G2 that we